Hello, and welcome back to Sentinels of the Multiverse, the video game. Last episode, I got my wish and we had an actually scary game against Ambuscade, and this time, we're going to be fighting Voss on Ultimate Mode. Let's take a look at his rules. Advance, reduce damage dealt by heroes by 1. Challenge, hostile takeover. Whenever Grand Warlord Voss flips, the top card of the villain deck is played. So, we may see that be a little bit more relevant because of that little extra DR. But we've seen Voss, we know what he can do. And he is actually the only villain in the core set, certainly, and off the top of my head, the only one I can think of that does this. But he's got a special way to get him more or less completely shut down. So let's take a look at that, shall we? We're going to take Legacy, Visionary, Tempest, and Haka. And of course, we're going to go to the Mars base. Alright. Let's go. Depending on how the Mars base is feeling today, this could go very easily, but let's just see. Alright, so we've got some minions coming out. Remember, everybody's got DR. Visionary is here to help Haka get the cards he needs. And Tempest is here to take things out if we need a little bit of a break. Let's see. What do we have? Ooh. Let me think here. 2. -1 for DR. Plus, so that's 2. That's not enough to take anything out. 2. I think we're just going to try to hold on. The thing with this strategy is it does end with you basically not taking any damage, but you kind of have to take some damage in the beginning. So let's just grin and bear it for a little bit. If you hadn't already guessed, this strategy involves... That's only going to do 2, right? Yes. This strategy involves using Savage Mana with Haka to basically eat up all of... I forgot about that. To eat up all of Voss's minions. And Voss is the only villain that I can think of that doesn't destroy ongoings. So you can keep that out for the entire game. Let's see. I would like a card that does more damage with Haka. There it is. All of these are good. Shoot. I'm gonna need the card draw. Aquatic correspondence here. Okay. Alright. Okay. We're gonna skip. Like I said, we're gonna be taking some damage with this guy here, but we have the Taiha in hand, so he'll be able to take it out next turn. Savage Mana, and let's just grab this guy. And that's just kind of what you do for the whole game. In fact, this might be one of the only times I can think of where Punish the Weak is actually going to be useful. That's not great. What I really want to have happen is I want to have Haka draw a Rampage, and then I want the Meteor Storm to come out so I can let Voss build up all of his minions and then take all of them out at the same time. That would be cool. Alright. What next? 4. It's gonna be 3. Yeah, we're just gonna hit the villainous weaponry with that. As long as we're eating things, Haka might as well take out the environment targets too. Takedown is good. Takedown is very good for this. It gives us a little bit of a break. Like I said, we do have to take some damage in the beginning because we've got to sit here and deal with his opening hand while we wait for Haka to do his thing. Can I get a Rampage? Love a Rampage. None of that is a Rampage. I know I said this would be nice, but... Well, actually, I don't need this. Definitely don't need that, because I'm going to be using the Taiha every turn. Yeah, I guess I'll play that. I was gonna Aquatic Correspondence again, but I can do that next turn. Skip power for now. And remember, while he's on this side, Voss doesn't deal any damage. Okay. Conveniently, the 2 cards I want to eat the most are the ones with 3 health. So we're going to take this guy out because he does damage to everyone. And we're going to take this guy out because he does damage to the lowest. Or no, he does damage to the highest, but he does 3 damage. No? No, I was right. I was right the first time, sorry. Extra copy of that, not that we're going to need it. Meteor Storm? Maintenance level. Ooh. Not that that's actually not the worst thing, because Savage Mana is not an ongoing. But it does take our Taiaha away, and we hate that. Can we just, how do we get rid of the maintenance level at the start? Okay, that's fine. Alright, just hang in. We don't like Victor very much. Okay. This is by discarding, right? Yeah. Pervasive red dust is obnoxious. I might just eat Victor, for being honest. Let's see, can we get... Does this go into play or into your hand? Play, okay. So I don't need a spare Taiaha. What could be useful right now? I was thinking Into the I don't really need Into the Stratosphere because we don't care about forced deployment. I might as well just have Legacy combo off. That's always the easy answer. Bolster Allies is also nice. Aquatic Correspondence. Unfortunately, Tempest can't really do anything right now because he's hit all and we can't do hit all. But he'll be useful if he either gets some single target damage or once all of the minions are gone. You know, I'm thinking about Dominion because we're about to destroy 2... Yeah, we're about to destroy 2 environment cards and then a 3rd one. No, we're going to destroy 3 ongoing cards. Victor is doing the same thing as Villainous Weaponry. So I would just as soon... There's the Rampage. Very good. Now if we could get a Meteor Storm to come out, we'd be real good. Yes. Oh, so we're not getting Taiaha back. That's okay. I think that was important, honestly. Okay. We'll get him a new one. It's fine. Don't need that. Yeah, the Mars base can be a little mean that way. Fire in the Biosphere is not what we wanted. That's one of those cards that does... Yeah, it's one of those hit... Oh, no! It's gonna get... Boo. Well, at least they get to stay out. That's alright. Anytime something dies and it wasn't my fault, I get really pissed off. I have an extra one of those. I also have an extra one of those. I'm gonna keep both of those out, actually. Well, I'm gonna keep Savage Man out, obviously, but I am gonna keep Dominion out. I'm thinking I might, if I can, obviously I'm not gonna stall long enough that I get myself killed, but if I can, I might, well, never mind. I'll come back to that later. Alright, Prophetic Vision is good. Like I said, if I can get myself a Meteor Storm. Meteor Storm? Yes! And I got rid of the countdown, too. This is gonna be fun. Well, to be honest, it might actually be kind of boring. But... I was looking for another Taiaha. I might not need it, though, if I've got that rampage coming out. Alright. Let's play that. I'm just gonna play the Dominion. I mean, I'll get those two with the rampage. It'll be fine. Or one. I'll get one of them now. I don't think he has any minions that are immune to melee damage. I think it's just the spaceships. And we can deal with the spaceships. Probably. We'll have Tempest do it. That's the one thing we're gonna have to keep in mind, is he is going to get his spaceships out. And if we let him get all of his minions out, we are gonna have to deal with the spaceships. But I think we can do that, honestly. Start, yep. We are just gonna sit here for a little while and let this happen. Force deployment is fine. We're gonna let ourselves build up. If it gets too boring just waiting around doing nothing, I will pop it. But I do want to sit here for a little while. Actually, if he gets a spaceship, I'll probably pop it. So we can deal with it. Let's see. It's still working on Legacy's combo. We have an Inspiring Presence, which is good. His spaceship, one of his spaceships can destroy ongoing, so we do have to be a little bit careful about that. Let's see here. Let's just get this out. Ooh, this is going to be a great time to actually play Vicious Cyclone. Because we can just sit here and draw cards for a while. Dominion number 3. I'll play the Mirror next turn. It's not going to do damage, but I think it's still going to get me the card draw. Then again, if that's where we're at, I might as well just keep drawing too. Alright, Villainous Weaponry is fine. That's another target that's going to get killed by the Rampage. Any targets that come out that aren't a spaceship... Although he just got an extra point of DR. No, we have Inspiring Presence. It's fine. Oh, if he gets a Gene-bound guard out, that's actually going to be a problem. We have people that can do some damage. I think we'll be okay. Because remember, the minions have 3, and Rampage starts out dealing 5. I'm just thinking about hitting targets like Tamar that have 5 damage. We should be okay. There's people who can pick up the slack if we need somebody to do a little bit of chip damage. I'm not going to play Demoralization, because that's automatic damage. I am glad they changed that card. It was kind of cool when you had a card that lowered maximum HP, but it also didn't really make all that much sense. It is a lot better this way. Alright. Do we have any other things we want to play? I don't think we're going to be needing Shielding Winds, so let's just play Vicious Cyclone. And start building up some cards. Briefly, I want to mention what just happened there. Vicious Cyclone is something that you play next to a character card. Do note that you can play it next to a hero character card. I don't see why you would unless you're trying to do something really silly, but you can. Let's see. Let's play that. And then I think we just draw 2. Actually, no, I am going to play the Mirror in case we get another fire on the Biosphere. Alright, that's Meteor Storm number 2. All that means is we're going to have to skip 2 turns to get rid of both of them. Or, no, we can just skip somebody's turn right now. Actually, this might be a redo, but I want to see if this is going to get rid of one or if it's going to get rid of both. Ooh, it'll get rid of one. That's really nice to know. Visionary doesn't have a whole lot of worthwhile ongoings, to be honest. She has her decoy projection, which would, you know, it's always nice. And she has mass levitation, which I'm not sure I've ever actually used on camera. But, you know, she can always get some of her deck control stuff. Let's see. We got, yeah, I was gonna say, we got the Healy card. Let's heal. If we can heal back up to mostly full health, we might even be able to deal with a spaceship if it comes out. He has his portal out, which is good. That actually means he's gonna get more stuff out quicker, which usually you don't want, but in a situation like this, is exactly what I want. I guess I might as well get the card draw. Why not? I don't see myself really needing that to heal, but, you know, it's always nice to get some more cards. Come on. And I probably shouldn't have played the Taiaha, to be honest, because I think Pervasive Red Dust is probably going to come out again before Meteor Storm goes away. I have a Flash Flood, right? I think I do. I'm just... If the countdown comes out again, I need to be able to destroy it. I'm pretty sure it's 15, right? 10 or more. Okay, so I gotta keep an eye out on this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I'm not gonna let it get too crazy before I pop the Meteor Storm. I don't want to play it too close. So he's got 3 DR right now. Rampage does 5. Rampage does 5. 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I wouldn't actually kill Tamar with the Rampage, but I will kill the minions, and that's what matters right now. Alright, half of the combo. And if he gets one more guard, I will still kill the minions, but I will have to pop the Meteor Storm. It'd be really nice if I could get that Legacy Ring before Meteor Storm goes away. Oh, there it is. I was just gonna say, it's not necessary, but there it is. Maybe this isn't the most entertaining thing to watch, but it's fun being able to do this every now and then. It's not something I do often, but I'm having fun. I am entertained. Yeah, I guess I'll play Grievous Hailstorm. Would have preferred a localized hurricane, to be honest. But, I don't know. Use what you got. Do I have any goings? Not really. I mean, I guess I'll just keep drawing cards with these cards. Why not? I do not need this many rampages. Let's see. Okay, one of these days we're gonna get the countdown. Oxygen leak is not gonna hurt us right now. Reduce all fire damage by 3. One player may discard a card. I mean, I guess I might as well get rid of it. It's not really doing us any harm, but also we don't want it around when it's time to let things play out, so we might as well get rid of it. Also, Dominion is going off, so... Because I'm thinking, depending on how long we sit here with Meteor Storm, we might actually cycle through the environment, but that's fine. Okay. Things are getting a little scary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... I think we'll be okay if we let him get another turn. Even if he plays 2 more minions next turn, I think we'll be alright. I'm gonna give it one more turn. I might regret this, but I am gonna give it one more turn. Especially because it's the start of his turn, so even if he gets, like, enough minions out, it's fine. Okay, we're comboed. Doesn't matter right now, but it will. I am going to enlighten myself, see if I can get some prophetic visions or something. I'm not going to need brain burn this game. In fact, let's just get rid of it. Did get a decoy projection. Gotta twist the ether. That's nice. That's really nice. In fact, I'm going to give that to Haka. Well, I'll do the calculation first. It might not matter. This is just to villain targets. No, reduce damage dealt by heroes. But it's not going to get hit by all this DR. I'm thinking about these two. We'll be fine. Nothing much happening here. Healing. Poor Voss. Doesn't stand a chance. Canonically one of the most powerful villains. But, well, let's just say he'll get his comeuppance later. Okay, I think I'm going to let him have one more turn. And then we're going to let the Meteor Storm go. Alright. Actually, depending... Oh, Pervasive Red Dust. There it is. Get rid of that. I want the Legacy Ring to stay out. So sue me. Why didn't it... It should have just let me choose all there, but that's fine. Okay, so he gets to play 2 more. Ooh, there's a ship. Okay, he might get to play another one. That's fine. Alright, so it is officially time to let go of the Meteor Storm. I think we should just be able to take out everything on the board, except for the portals and the spaceships. The portals I kind of don't care about, because it lets him get stuff out faster. The spaceship needs to die, but between our entire team, I think we'll figure it out. And I don't think that's the one that destroys ongoings. I think that's the one that brings minions back. I'm not going to skip Legacy's turn. I'm actually going to skip Visionary's turn. Yeah, that's not the one that destroys ongoings. Okay. Destroying Pervasive Red Dust will get the Legacy Ring back. It wouldn't have done us any good this turn anyway. Skip Visionary's turn. Alright, time to go. Drawing some cards with Haka. That's not going to do us any good yet. Because remember, he gets DR for every minion that's out. This is just when it's destroyed, right? Yeah. Tempest isn't doing very much important right now, and we have 2 Flash Floods, so I'm actually going to destroy Maintenance Level and Red Dust just on our turn. Or on his turn. Just for convenience sake, so I don't have to discard stuff. And also so Maintenance Level and Red Dust don't get to combo off each other again. Oh man, I'm already drawing my entire hand here. Or my entire deck. That can happen, by the way. I have seen Haka just draw so many cards that he's got his entire deck in his hand at one time. Alright, you ready for a Rampage of the Ages? There's Localized Hurricane. Okay. Let's Rampage. Alright, let's do this in the proper order. Let's get rid of this first. Yes. Then let's get rid of Tamar. Okay. Alright, now we can just go ham. We're gonna eat up everything in sight. Haka's hungry. It doesn't really matter the order I do this in, except that I have to hit Voss last. Because then he won't have any DR, which is annoying because the Choose For Me button always hits the villain character first. So, lots of clicking. Once I get Twist the Ether on Haka, he'll be able to hit the spaceship too. We are also going to take some damage for this, but oh boy is it ever going to be worth it. Alright, let's automate the rest of this turn. Haka's going to have his entire hand, or his entire deck in his hand. This is ridiculous. Alright. I wasn't going to do this game because I was going to do it during the finale. But I can show another way to go immortal in the finale. Because we have our entire deck in our hand. We're going to draw that card after our turn. We can basically just cycle ground pound for the rest of the game and never take another point of damage. Just, that's something, well, we really can't do that because we need Haka to be doing, well, we'll do it at the end, maybe. There is another way to go invincible. So maybe I'll show that off instead at the end. Visionary. Get rid of that. Oh boy. That's what happens when you get 3 Dominions out early. Alright, so Voss is gonna flip back now because he's playing a bunch of cards. This is one way that his effect can actually do something. But oh, there's the Conqueror, we don't like that. But keep in mind that I never would have gotten myself into the situation with the portals if I wasn't doing it on purpose. And also, we don't need all 3 of those. And also, forced deployment is fine. Ah! Again, I did not mean to do that. But, I mean, we're gonna be fine. I don't really care if he's on his other side or not. In fact, I'd rather he not be on his other side because then he's not dealing us damage and we can just take out his stuff. So, this is fine. This is absolutely fine. Yeah, I can take out the 2 portal. Yeah, I can take out the 2 portals. I don't really care if, I don't really care if Haka eats those or not. We can hurt the, do I have anything that deals 3 damage with Haka right now? I have Elvis. I have a Taiaha. I have my whole deck in my hand. Yes, I have something that deals 3 damage with Haka. What am I saying? Alright, I really just want the healing here. We'll get that off the board, why not? It is a little bit annoying that we have the 2 spaceships out. But, well, it just kind of is what it is. I think we'll be okay. I'm gonna keep looking for deck control. Yikes, neither of those is what I wanted. Alright, those spaceships are posing a little bit of a problem. Vicious Cyclone still can't really do very much right now. Alright. We're going to take a chance here and use Localized Hurricane. Gross. Alright, so having both of the ships out is proving to be a little bit more of a problem than I would have expected. Gotta have a little bit of challenge on ultimate mode for Voss. I'm gonna play the Taiaha now. And then I think we can actually go invincible next turn. Let's get rid of that first of all. And then we get rid of that. Alright. And again, the advantages of using infernal damage. I don't think he's got a single minion that is immune to infernal damage. Alright, what's the environment got for us? Fire in the biosphere. Again, killing things. That's not done by me. We can... Well, we don't need to get rid of that. We're immune to that. Nope. Yeah, we don't need that. We're using the Localized Hurricane right now. Alright, Visionary's kind of hurting, but that's also not the worst thing. It would not be great if Twist the Ether went away, but it also wouldn't be the end of the world. I don't need to keep drawing like that. Okay, forced deployment is fine. Does he have any minions in there? He doesn't. Oh, I forgot to eat Victor. That's too bad. Either that or somebody else killed him. I think losing Visionary is inevitable. We might lose Tempest too, honestly. The fact that I just don't care. Excuse me. Okay. This is probably going to be the last the last video I record today. Let's see here. Let's do as much damage to the ship as we can. I was considering playing a decoy projection, but honestly, we're just going to lose Visionary. Don't really want a takedown. Don't really need to bolster allies. I have good damage with Tempest. Nobody really needs to be enlightened, to be perfectly honest. I'll do it to Tempest, because he's the only one who I'm convinced is going to be around long enough to see any use from it. But I'm going to get rid of Electrical Storm. Yeah, it's like I said, if you're going to do this, you're going to take a pounding, but then you're just going to be unbeatable. Ironic. Vicious Cyclone is probably not going to do anything in the end. I could throw one of his spaceships back on top of the deck, but at this point, I've done enough damage to it. I should have done that in the beginning. Too late now. I think Haka can probably take that thing out. Well, we need Haka to take it out. Haka needs to be the one who does all of the killing. Which is why... oh, Twist the Ether is really necessary. It's... alright, it's fine. I'm actually gonna heal. I would really like Visionary to stick around as long as possible. Alright, so first of all... do we go in... oh, let's do it. Let's go Invincible. You'll see how this works as the turns go on. Alright. Gimme that. And gimme that. We're officially unbeatable, by the way. We are completely invincible. Well, maybe not completely invincible. I did get rid of those Dominions, so I guess we're not quite invincible yet. But believe me, we will be. I'm not trying that hard to make it happen, because you already understand how it works. I explained how it works. But we could probably make that happen. Alright. I don't mind if he kills Visionary after I've eaten both of the spaceships. Even if we don't manage to go completely invincible. But as long as the spaceships are out, we need Twist the Ether to be out as well. Nothing much to do here. We will do a little bit of healing, though. Oh, he's not on his other side. That's right. I think he still gets DR on this side, too? Maybe not, because we did a lot of damage. Why did we just do 3 damage? 1, 2... I want to see that again. We're being boosted by 2, but he should have his damage lowered by 2 as well. Minus 2 for Grand Warlord Voss. 1, Galvanize, Inspiring Presence, Surge of Strength. That's what's doing it. Okay. Well, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2? Whatever, we've already established... Oh, because it does 2 instead of 1. We've already established I'm bad with numbers. Somebody understands what's happening, and it doesn't have to be me. Alright. Let's see if we can get Haka to take out that spaceship this turn. I think we actually can. Because he's on his not DR side, remember. If we keep the Dominions out, we can probably go Immortal. In fact, I think we can do it already. There are ways to get him to constantly have all of his cards in his hand all the time, but I don't even think that's necessary, to be completely honest. Let's just hang on for now. I'm gonna heal. Because remember, Haka needs to do all the killing. I have to say, this is a way to artificially inflate the length of a game. So now we play Ground Pound again. And between the natural drawing of cards and Visionary, it's not totally foolproof like it could be, but we're pretty much invincible. So there's a little bit of double cheese for you. Shutting down Voss and making the team completely untouchable at the same time. We just happened to get very lucky with our card draw. Those Dominions did a lot of work for us early on. At this point, if we get oh, there's the countdown. If we get another Meteor Storm, I might just let him build back up, play the rest of his deck, because then you'll really be able to see just how helpless this guy is. I think he's already shuffled back. He has, yeah. Alright, I do not want to skip my turn. Tempest can take that out with a Flash Flood. And I don't believe we're going to see it again for the rest of the game. He is almost completely out of steam, I think. Well, I know he's only got 3 cards in his deck. No, that'll kill that. He's still got 70 HP, but that'll go down very fast when he's the only target in the game to worry about. No. I'm not even going to use a precognition. I don't really care what order the cards come out in. Then again, I don't have a whole lot else to do, so let's see. Does he have any targets left in there? Yes. Let's have Victor come out first. They were already in the correct order, but that's fine. We'll have Haka keep drawing so we can reshuffle. Oh man, we don't have Ground Pound in hand. Like I said, there's more efficient ways to deal with that. If we'd left the Dominions out, I'm sure this would have been completely invincible, but you get the point. There's no need to show both tactics off at the exact same time. Let's see here. I guess the thing is, I don't want to do very much. I might as well play Shield. No, Shielding Winds is never actually going to go off. I'm saving it for Vicious Cyclone. I really shouldn't even be thinking too hard about this at this point. This is like child's play. This is like almost automatic now. Alright. Ground Pound was destroyed, and we do not have... Oh, shoot, I was going to get rid of that, wasn't I? That's okay, we can let that sit there for a little bit. Might as well play Dominion. Alright. It's just as well that he's going to get a turn, because you're going to see pretty much the only thing he can do, which is damage us with his base power. Other than that, he's finished. He doesn't have any other cards in his hand or in his deck that deal damage. Victor increases his damage for whatever that's worth. But he's finished. There's the ground pound. And there's Victor, who's gonna die next turn. 3 damage to 2 of our heroes. That's the most that he can do. He's playing extra cards because of he's on this side, right? Yeah, top card of the villain deck is played for advanced mode. Just making sure I know what's going on at all times. Alright, well, time to go all out. Let's just take care of him. Pathetic excuse for a warlord. He's been thoroughly bested. I know it's not quite over yet, but it's over. Well, sorry, Voss. It was nice knowing you. You posed a decent challenge back in the day, but he is unfortunately a little too easy to break. Even without using the ground pounds, this would have happened eventually. I don't think I've ever had a game where I tried to do this where I wasn't able to. It can happen, of course, but you have to get pretty unlucky, and the environment probably needs to help. Now, let's let Vicious Cyclone do its thing. And that's a cool... yeah, that's a cool 24 damage right there. Didn't even play a card yet, so I still get to play Flash Flood. Only want to destroy that. Draw for Dominion. So you can see if I was really purposefully trying to do it, you can just go completely have Haka's deck in his hand at all times. I don't even think we're gonna get to eat his entire deck because I think I think we're gonna kill him first. Well, no, we're gonna do it. In fact, let's have some fun. Well, what's more fun? I do have a rampage. Visionary might die for this, but it's worth it for the cause. Alright, so we currently have his entire deck, basically, in our hand. The only thing he has left to play is Forced Deployments. And I think perhaps... it's a decent question. How many cards exactly does he have in his deck? Do we have all of the environments too? I think we might. We do! We have the entire environment and the entire villain deck under Savage Mana. And we're set up to have our entire hand in our entire deck in our hand too. Somebody kindly explained to me how this works, and oh, I'm so grateful. If Savage Mana is destroyed, the destroy effects for cards under it don't go off, but if you destroy it yourself, then it does. There's nothing that's actually happening by destroying cards right now. Alright, we've got our entire... We've got our entire deck in our hand. We've got the entire environment in this card, and the entire villain deck in this card. Let's do 50 damage. 51. We'll even keep it as toxic damage, because when do you get to do toxic damage? And there you go. Well, that was the most damage you're ever going to see me do. And that's the end of Grand Warlord Voss. Thank you very much for watching this episode. Next episode, we're going to fight Dawn on Ultimate Mode. and she can't be quite as easily cheesed, so hopefully I'll see you then. Bye-bye!